Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014 and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
Good evening, everyone. Toby Burrow along with Jeff Marr here again for another exciting night of Maroon Devil basketball. We've got the Murphy Bulldogs in town. Always a special night when the Bulldogs come visit. Should be a good night of basketball all the way around. We have met the starters and are almost set to go here from Swain High School on Tuesday night. Marginal size crowd, not great, but not bad for a holiday night. No students in class right now. So the Bulldogs take the tip and they work it on the outside. That's Lachlan Rogers working against Kirsten Smith. Julia Dockery with the ball there. Passes off to Laylee Holloway. Lady Devils in man-to-man. A steal by Spates. She's off and running. Can she make it? And she does.
Maddie Spates.
Great shot. Maddie Spates off the steal. And a good finish.
Was a good finish.
Strong finish. Almost been an and one. Holloway on the move, and she carries that ball, so it'll be Swain basketball here in the opening portion of this first quarter of play. Thanks for joining us again. JV action, the Bulldogs pulled away down the stretch to take a 63-52 win in the JV boys contest. No JV girls contest tonight.
You know, that JV boys game was a well-played ball game for JVs.
Much closer
Good
than
ball
the
game.
Deep three by Hicks, and it's off the mark and be out of bounds. It was much closer than the 63-52 score indicated.
It was a three-point game with 2 minutes to go.
And Swain cut it to 2 at one point, and then Murphy got some run-outs that allowed them to kind of pull away off of turnovers. So the Bulldogs working a screen and switch out front, trying to get lost in the wash, so to speak, and they do. Dockery with the shot, rebounded by Cody. And now Hicks steams into the front court, splits the two, and gets the shot up, and it doesn't go. But Amaya Hicks will get to the free throw line, and that looks like it's on 24.
Emma Laney, her first.
It'll probably take Jeff and I a few minutes to identify the Murphy players, as we've had to handwrite a lot of their roster, and it's not pretty.
We'll try to get it right.
Hicks with her first, and it is short. You guys didn't get time to look at that rim, did you? Put another coat of paint on it where it got bounced around off last game?
I looked at it. That's about it.
So Hicks ready for her second one. 6:40 remaining, first period of play. It is on the way. Back iron no good. Rebounded by Addie Johnson. And Johnson steams the other direction with it. Hands it off to Dockery, up top to Holloway. And there's Rogers guarded by Cody inside. Poked away by Cody. She's got it tied up. That should be Swain basketball.
You know, Coach, it's worth noting here, I remember Addie Johnson from last year was just a tremendous basketball player. Left-handed, good shooter. Looks like Kirsten's going to draw the assignment with her tonight. Kirsten's playing basically a no-help look on her. Don't want her to have the ball at all.
Right. And the Bulldogs are in a 2-3 zone against our Lady Devils, which did give us some trouble the other night against Hayesville. There we go. Haley Woodard open look at a 2, misses it, slapped out of there, then be pulled away by Dockery. And that's Rogers. Holloway with a 3 on the way, and it's no good, but Dockery right under the bucket, and she's on the board. And so are the Bulldogs. Cody into the front court, steps around and through. Nice move. Inside, Woodard and Cody fight for it.
Gets it back. Up and in, Michaela Cody.
So into the front court comes Lachlan Rogers. Bulldogs a little careless with the basketball here early on. There's another steal by Michaela. Dockery sprints out in front.
Holy cow,
Oh,
Coach.
my goodness.
Wow, Michaela Cody. Woo. What a little step through. Woo.
Michaela putting on a show.
Wow.
Last game it was nothing but rebounds, and she ended up with like 15. And tonight she's already got 2, but 4 points out of that.
She kissed that softly off the glass, a little
Beautiful
up and under.
So now Johnson will inbound it for the Bulldogs as they go to their bench right away. Falling coming out of that is Hicks, and she is up looking for her girl. Spates picks her up. Holloway lets it rip.
Wow.
So Laylee Holloway cans that one. It's now 2-point lead for the Lady Devils. 5 minutes and counting in the first. Kirsten Smith takes a 3, but it's long and picked up over there by Johnson. And she steams into the front court, checked by Cody. And now they go inside. Cody tries to rake that away
and
from
she almost gets it, but they're going to get her with a foul.
And they finally got Michaela with a foul.
That's going to be Michaela's first. That's going to be our team's second.
Hicks and Cutshaw off of the Swain bench for Cody and Woodard. Good minutes there in the opening frame. 4:52 left. And Rogers with a three. No, check that. That's Dockery on the way. Smith pulls it out of there. Kicked ahead nicely by Spates. Back to her. She steps through.
Look at Maddie.
And there's Cutshaw on the other side.
So that
and she's going to get that rebound.
Number 20, that's Laylee Holloway, her first, team second.
Maya Hicks to inbound for the Lady Devils. She kicks it into Smith. Clean look at a three for Kirsten.
And it's good. Kirsten Smith. I like how Kirsten didn't hesitate there, man. She caught it and let it rip.
She let go of the one she missed previously and just went right at it. And that one, unfortunately, bounced right back to Holloway. And quickly, Maya Burris-Kerr up off of the Swain bench. And that's Sage Kent working the ball around to Holloway. And we got an offensive foul on Johnson.
Sure is. Addie Johnson, her first, team third.
So Burris-Kerr is going to get Cutshaw. And now it will be Hicks to inbound to Hicks. We still have yet to see our lineup we want.
I've made it known.
Okay, so we put it out there.
I've put it out there.
Our lineup is both Hicks girls and all three Woodard girls. That one's poked away by Dockery.
Gets ahead to Johnson. Johnson's going to work the ball fast up the court. All the way to the basket. No good.
Gets it on the other side, though.
There's Kirsten, pushes the ball ahead to Maddie. Maddie's going all the way to the hole.
Oh.
And going to get called for an offensive foul. So that'll be Maddie Spates' first, team foul number 3.
Obviously, the Lady Devils looking to push the tempo here early on in this one. They have really, between Cody and Spates, they have really pushed the action.
Yes, they have.
So into the front court is Lachlan Rogers. She directs traffic, now finds Kent with it. Back to Dockery, who spins around the screen, kicks it back to Rogers. She'll back it out and reset it. And now they're going to run the flex cut off of this.
That's a 5-second call.
5-second call. So Swain basketball, 3:17 in the first now. Marley inbounds to Amaya, and the Murphy extends their 2-3 just a little bit. Spates with a deep three. That one's off. And here comes Johnson. Hicks rushes to check her. Smith cuts her off, and there's an offensive foul on Rogers, so that bucket won't count.
So that's going to be Laughlin's first foul. That's going to be team foul number 4.
2 offensive fouls drawn by the Lady Devils here in early going to steal possessions away from the Bulldogs. And that'll be Hicks into the front court. And as we said, the zone spreads out a little bit. Now takes on the look of a 1-3-1. Burris-Kerr had it, thought about it. Now Spates catches it, shoots, and misses that shot. In case you're wondering, she is encouraged constantly to shoot that because she's a really good shooter.
Yes, she is.
And shows it every day in practice, so her coaches and teammates really get on to her about shooting. Hicks and Kent really going at it in a low post. A lot of elbows exchanged in that little foray.
I asked Marley coming in how her leg was. She said it felt much better tonight. So
good.
That's good to see.
And there's Burris-Kerr with a steal.
And look behind you. And there's Kent, and she's going to get called for the travel.
So it will be Swain basketball. Michaela Cody quickly back in. We got a timeout. Bulldogs. Let's see. It's going to be a 30, so we'll keep it right here through this timeout and let you know that we'll be back with you again tomorrow night as the Mustangs are in town for the final game of basketball before Christmas. So that'll be the last one.
All 4 games tomorrow.
We got JV girls, JV boys, so we'll have a full slate. Come on out and check that out if you've got time and are in the area. If not, you can follow all the action with Jeff and I here on the Marine Devils Network. And then I know there's some changes in wrestling that you probably want to get out there for everybody for Thursday.
Yeah, the big wrestling, the Devil Duels, were originally scheduled for Friday. Thursday was going to be a JV/girls event because of the weather possibilities and everything Friday morning. Wrestling will be totally moved to Thursday. It will be still the duels for the boys, and the girls will still have their tournament, just no JV.
So all day wrestling.
All day. It starts at 9 o'clock.
Spates back to the corner to Burris Kerr on the deck. One dribble. Now Spates splits them up with it, misses it, but Burris Kerr and Holloway tie up over there. That should give the ball to the Bulldogs. So we're 2 minutes and 8 clicks away from the end of this first quarter, and it's about as good as Coach Josh Griffith could have drawn up, I believe.
But played well on really both ends of the court thus far.
So Johnson tries to turn the corner, now picked up by Maya Hicks over there. And again, it's more of that side pick and roll action, just trying to lose somebody. Dockery cuts through. Kent and Johnson trade places. Now Dockery back up top, guarded by Spates. Here comes Rogers trying to turn the corner. Does so. Short jumper is up and off, but nobody boxes
Addie
Johnson, but Spates with the steal.
And here's Amaya.
To
Kicks
the
ahead
corner.
To the corner.
Oh, good look by Burris
Kerr for three.
They need more of that from Maya. She's certainly capable of it.
Absolutely, she's capable.
A really good shooter in her own right. So now it'll be Dockery, and they drug that pivot foot. So Cutshaw and Smith will check back in. Maddie Spates, who's been in the whole time, along with Amaya Hicks, both are going to get a breather here at the 110 mark.
So it's nice to see the luxury we had, and we've talked about it all year, being able to sub. But he's got it to where he can rotate 2 or 3 in and make sure all the starters have had a little rest thus far in this first quarter.
Right.
They're pretty interchangeable for the most part.
Whereas Murphy has not.
No.
They have substituted Sage Kent, and that's it. Johnson to Dockery, back to Johnson. Now she tries to go against Cody. Smith has got Rogers locked up over there, almost dug out of there. Rogers goes all the way to the hole, misses it, goes down in a heap. Let's hope she's okay. Burris Kerr steams ahead, dumps it off to Cody. Cody on the run again, misses it, gets her own shot.
It back.
Kicks it out to a wide open Smith.
There's
3
Kirsten.
on the way. Oh.
Kerr gets a tip.
And back out to Smith. Hicks splits them, kicks it to Cody. Cody on the drive all the way through. Nobody stops her.
Up and in.
And she lays it home.
Michaela Cody. 14-4. We're down to 15 seconds.
To the corner, Holloway, short mid-range jumper, and she's got that one. And we're under 10 seconds, down to 5, to 4, to 3, to 2. Marley saw
It's got a shot. It's in.
Good.
Marley Hicks.
At the buzzer.
You could see it when it left her hand.
What
Wow.
an exclamation point on that first quarter for the Lady Devils. 17-6 your score. We'll be back with the second 8.
Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
That timeout brought to you by Farm Bureau, one of our Maroon sponsors. We'll try to work some of those guys in. Kayla Gear into the game, a sophomore for the Dogs.
In for Rogers, I believe.
Yep. So it'll be man-to-man now from the Bulldogs as they're going to try to change things up just a little bit. Spates and Hicks play catch out front. Smith over in the corner comes off the Cody screen. Back over to Hicks. Now gets the screen from Woodard, and we got a 3-second call on Michaela Cody. And so now with Rogers out, the Lady Devils extend their pressure full court. 3 on the way from Gear, and it's off, but there's Dockery again, kicks it back out to Gear, corner to Johnson, 3 on the way. Johnson gets it right back, and Woodard with the foul.
That'll be Haley's second foul. That'll be team foul number 4. Dockery's done a nice job for Murphy, sneaking in that backside for a couple easy boards.
Very athletic player, tall and lanky. Johnson, first free throws of the night for the Bulldogs?
I think so, yes, sir.
First one is good.
We've done a really good job on Johnson so far. I think she's only taken a couple shots that I can remember.
Well, all of them have been contested. She's gotten this off of just a rebound, which she's done a good job of on the offensive glass, her and Dockery. 7:18 in the second period now. Spates step back 3, and it's off the back iron. Cutshaw steals it and then has it ripped away from her by Johnson.
Johnson full length of the court up to Holloway. Good body control up and in by Laylee Holloway.
Cody and Smith into the front court, back over to Hicks, who sets it up at the volleyball timeline. Extended there. And Spates now goes off with a Cutshaw screen, kicks it all the way over to Smith on the other side. And now Hicks goes off of the screen, steps back, nothing happening. Spins her way back in, guarded there by Gear. Good bounce pass, but Dockery right there. And let's see if they got Dockery for the foul or if we got a jump ball out of that.
Oh, they got Dockery. So that'll be Julia Dockery's first foul, team foul number 5.
And that's Emma Laney back in. She started the game, and she comes back in for Kent. Laney, a freshman, at least by what they said on the roster, the Max Preps roster. Hicks turns the corner, fires a 3.
Holy cow.
Got it.
Nothing but net. It's our third three-pointer of the night.
We could have used a few of those against Hazel.
Yes, we could have. Leaves Holloway. Holloway drills it. That's her 9th point thus far. That's 9 of the 13.
Kirsten gets a clean look at it.
Well, let's just have a 3-point contest.
Kirsten with a clean look. We got a timeout. Swain. Looks like a 30, so we'll stay right here again with it and let you know that the Swain teams will be participating in their own Christmas tournament next week, starting on the 28th, I believe it is. That's Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
And both of those games for the boys and girls will be against Owen at, I believe, 7 and 8:30, the last two games. But we have plans to be here and bring that one to you, so stay tuned for Christmas tournament fun coming up next week to get out of the conference a little bit and play some basketball at home and just watch some basketball.
Yeah, and just know that depending on how that tournament goes, it's not 7 o'clock set in stone, so be looking.
Exactly.
If everything runs early, we'll be on early.
Exactly. Or late.
Or late. That's why I said early.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jinx it.
So Bulldogs, and there's 2 fouls on Michaela Cody.
That will be Michaela's second, team foul number 5. And that's going to send to the line, maybe? Yep. Emma Laney?
Yeah, so far the only person with 2 fouls is Michaela.
And Haley. Woodard.
Oh, okay. I missed those. Burroughs, Kerr, and Hicks back in for Cutshaw and Cody. And so second one is bounded around and out.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Somebody better decide to box out Addie Johnson.
It's going to stay with Murphy, too.
I thought we got the last, or they got the last jump ball. Did they not? Do we have another one since then?
Maybe the quarter?
Yeah, that was it. So Holloway to her left and kicks it to Dockery. Now Johnson, Holloway, and Dockery all convene at the top of the key. That is, I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, leaves her wide open. Is that Greer?
Yeah. Hicks off the bounce, step back, Kerr.
Got a good look at it. Burroughs Kerr. Second three of the night. Well, we're shooting the ball well.
Said she needed to shoot.
Absolutely.
So she's shooting. Dockery on the bounce, looks for Johnson cutting. Smith's got her. Hands it off to Holloway, turns the corner. Hicks has got her. Three on the way, and it bounds out, but another offensive rebound.
Wow.
This one by Gear. Three on the way by Johnson, no good. And Burroughs Kerr comes out of there with it. Hicks pushes the pace, finds her sister over in the corner. Spates all the way back up top.
Nice
spins it to the
pass.
other corner. Just missed it.
Good extra pass, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Good extra pass.
And you don't mind the heat check because Maya's done nailed too.
No. I hope she shoots it again.
Holloway has it partially blocked.
Here comes Maya, full steam. She's going all the way, Coach. Coast to coast to Maya Hicks. 28-16, 4 minutes to go.
Dockery back into the front court. Checked out there by Hicks over to Johnson. Johnson's going to pass it off to Holloway. Clean look at a shot. It falls out of there. Hicks with the rebound. She'll steamroll the other way. Boy, this tempo has been something for the Lady Devils. Burroughs Kerr didn't even hesitate. Laney with the first rebound of the game for herself, and now Johnson spins it over, kicks to the corner to Gear, around and lays it in.
Wow, Kayla Gear.
So Hicks back into the front court now for the Lady Devils. She'll direct traffic. Burroughs Kerr and Spates go to the low block. Now Burroughs Kerr comes back up top to rotate the ball. To the corner to Spates. Three on the way by Maddie. That one's long. Picked up over there by Johnson, who by my count has 7 rebounds already. And now she bounces it over to Holloway, the Bulldogs' leading scorer. Dockery turns the corner. Johnson and Hicks over there. And that's going to be on the freshman. I think she kind of got baited into that one, to be honest.
That's going to be Marley's first team foul, number 6.
And we got Rogers and Kent back into the lineup. Cody back into the Swain lineup. Is going to get Spates for a few minutes here. And it's going to be Murphy basketball.
Johnson with a good look. Knocks it down, Addie Johnson.
Back to 7.
It's back to 7, yes, sir.
And the Bulldogs back to man now. Hicks on the spin, step back, has it blocked from the side by Laney.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Swain.
Now that one definitely should be ours. So Maya Hicks to inbound it here, finds Kirsten. Good look for Kier. Shot on the way. It's a little long. Rogers with that rebound. Now she goes all the way down, stops and pops, and she's on the board.
A lost art of basketball right there.
Yep.
Instead of going in and getting that charge probably called on, you just pull up and shoot that little 3 or 4 or 5 footer.
So change in defenses so far, and there's a foul. Good aggressive move by Cody.
Is that going to be on Kent?
Yep.
Number 33, Kent. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 6.
So Maya Hicks will inbound at 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go before the half. So the travel by Marley Hicks will create the turnover. And now Swain extends the pressure to full court. Gear all the way through on the bounce, cuts it back off. Johnson, another clean look at a 3. Back iron, no good. Cody fighting like crazy in there for the rebound and gets tied up, but it will stay Murphy basketball.
Close to a 5. Nope.
So inbounded, under 2 to go in before half now. Again off the screen, Johnson turns, kicks it to Rogers in the corner. 3 on the way. Long rebound to Hicks, and she's on the go. Stops.
There's Kerr. Maya's going in there hard again. She's going to get the foul called this time. It's going to be on number 24, Emma Laney. That's going to be Emma's second. Team foul number 7.
And that's 2 shots for Amaya. Swain's been stuck on 28 for a while here. It's an 11-point quarter so far for the Lady Devils. And Amaya's 3rd miss of the night. Spates back in for Marley Hicks and Woodard for Burroughs Kerr. So Swain back to their original starters. As Hicks will have a second free throw here. It is on the way. And
there it is.
So 3 now for Hicks in the game, and Swain back up to a 6-point lead. Johnson.
She thought about it.
So Gear takes it around the corner back to Johnson. She's going to go baseline, and that's going to be on Amaya.
So that'll be Amaya's first. I think that's team foul number 7. Maybe shooting a 1-and-1 right here.
And we will. So Addie Johnson will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 right here. Yep. And Swain needs to do a really good job boxing on the rebound right here.
Johnson 3 for 3 on the night.
Julia Dockery quickly off the bench and back in. She's going to get Emma Laney. Marley Hicks quickly off the bench, and she's going to get Maya Hicks with 1:25 left. And Laylee Holloway back in. So
see if we can get one more in there real quick.
And another counter sub.
Nope, I believe that's it.
Second one on the way for Eddie Johnson, who is 3 of 3 from the line, as we said. Make it 4-4. The Swain lead is 4 now. As close as Murphy's been in a while. Hicks to Woodard in the corner. Haley back out to Smith. She's got it on the bounce out there. Now Marley Hicks off of the screen, turns the corner, fumbles it for a second, but gets it back. Now Kirsten's got it. Top of the key to Haley Woodard. Woodard with a little back step. No good. Cody and Johnson. That's going to be 3 on
Michaela. That's big.
That's huge.
3 fouls on Michaela. Team foul number 8. So we'll come back down here and shoot a 1-and-1.
Sarah Cutshaw at the table to get Cody out. And so now Addie Johnson will have a 1-and-1 right here and a chance to cut this lead to 2.
Was there any doubt she wasn't going to hit it?
8 points now for Johnson by my count.
Yep.
Holloway with 9. So they've accounted for the majority of the Bulldogs scoring. Gear back up off the bench. And
she'll knock it down.
Check in for Kent.
It's a 2-point game, Coach.
It is. 59 seconds. We're just under a minute to play here before halftime.
Been a 21-point quarter for Murphy.
It's more than they scored in the entire game against Hayesville. Shaw with it. Goes cross court to Spates. She goes up and under and is going to get the foul on Holloway.
That'll be Laylee Holloway's second foul. Team foul number 8. But Maddie will be shooting 2.
45 seconds remain.
She's still struggling at the free throw line tonight, Coach. There it is.
So Spates now with 3, and it's a 3-point lead. Rogers into the front court, over to all the way across court to Gear. Now Dockery back to Rogers. Kent fires away. Spates boxes out, gets the rebound.
Good box out by Maddie. She kicks ahead to Marley.
Everybody spills to the floor. We got 20 seconds left.
It's going to stay with Swain.
Cutshaw and Dockery tie up. And so 20.2 before the half. Swain's lead is 3. Spates comes off, fires a 3, and it is long. Rogers with the rebound. She steamrolls into the front court. Finds Dockery. It spins off of Dockery's arms and go back to Swain. We're under 10 and counting. Smith into the front court. We're at 5. Marley, the buzzer beater.
Short.
That one's a little short.
Johnson's going to get a look. She gets it off. No good.
So that's going to take us through the first 2 quarters. Murphy coming back in that second one. It's 30-27. Lady Devils will be back for third quarter action.
Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of these things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
Second half action getting ready to get underway here at Swain High School now. We got men's action to follow this one, so just settle in. Get yourself a snack on a cold Tuesday evening and watch some good basketball here. The Lady Devils led by as many as 12 at one point in this one, but the lead got whittled down to 2 and now is at 3 as we head into the third quarter. It'll be Murphy with the first opportunity to tie things up or pull a little bit closer here. And that'll be Kent inbounding over there with Kirsten. Nope, check that. Johnson inbounding with Smith guarding her. Good switch off by Woodard.
Oh, nice job by Haley. There's that backside board again.
And that's on Cody.
That's going to be foul number 4 on Michaela. She's going to have to sit a while.
Dang.
That hurts.
Yep. So Lachlan Rogers with a pair right here and a chance to pull Murphy to within 1. And Sarah Cutshaw has Michaela Cody. Now it will be second attempt for Rogers here. And
it's going to stay Murphy, I'm afraid. It is.
What is the score? Oh, 30-28. The score went crazy there for a minute. I was lost.
So Murphy has a chance to tie or take the lead. There's a back cut, wide open Holloway. It's tied.
My Burris Kerr up off the Swain bench. And now it will be man-to-man by the Bulldogs. Screen coming. Spates rolls around it back up top to Hicks. Step back again. Good turn. Step through by Spates.
Spates gets it up and in.
And there comes Rogers into the front court. Finds Holloway in the corner. Inside. Dug in there by Hicks. And that will be on Cutshaw. I feel certain. Yep.
It is. That'll be Sarah's first foul, team foul number 2.
And back to the line go the Bulldogs, who were very successful in the first half from the line. And that one by Laney is good. And Burris Kerr will get Woodard at this juncture.
Yeah, I have Murphy 9 for 11 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that got them back in this thing. Running the half-court offense was getting them nowhere. And now they're scoring the majority of their points off of free throws, and we are tied at 32. Hicks directing traffic, crosses over, back outside to Cutshaw. 3 on the way, a little long. Burris Kerr tries to get it. Now we got a run out by Rogers.
She's going to get there, but can she make it? She does. Can. First lead of the ball game.
To the corner to Burris Kerr. She's checked by Holloway. Hicks tries to turn the corner, reverses, spins her way inside, and is going to draw a foul on Addie Johnson and get a pair of her own right here.
number
He called that
10?
on 10, but there's no 10. It should be 13. They need to change that. 10's out here.
Well, that's who they're going to give it to.
Well, that's who he signaled, but
It
it
sure
was
was.
clearly.
It was clearly Johnson.
And the Lady Devils have not been able to make good at the free throw line like the Bulldogs have. So Hicks with a second one here.
2 of 7.
And they have lost Julia Dockery and almost the entire Murphy squad in the paint. And there's a foul.
That's got to be on Johnson.
Now, how big is that?
Whew.
That last foul went
Wow.
on 10 instead of her. That would have been her third.
That would have been her third. Instead, it's her second. Murphy's team foul number 2.
So Swain possession. They trail by 1 now. And it is a man-to-man matchup by the Bulldogs. Spates winding her way down. Now Burris Kerr tries to turn the corner. Does so. Backdoors
Nice
Hicks.
look. Good back cut by Maya, and a good job by Maya to find her.
And now, again, the bulk of the Murphy squad is down on this end.
That's Emma Laney. Spates again with that little runner. She's starting to make a living with that thing in the lane. And Murphy right back to the action. There's Laney again. No good.
Cutshaw with a rebound, has it ripped away, and it will stay Murphy basketball. Faith Woodard quickly off of the Swain bench. She will get Cutshaw. And now it will be Murphy to inbound, and there comes Holloway wide open again. They get it in. And now they will start their offense. 5:30 remaining in the third. Johnson works on Smith. Now Burris Kerr switches off to her.
Cow.
Dockery and Holloway play keep away. And now it's Rogers again up top. Burris Kerr's got her.
Good job of switching up top.
Back to the wing. Rogers looking at Laney inside. Spates with a steal. Spates into the front court. Tries to go down low. It's kicked, but no call on that. They go inside, hand
Faith
it off.
to Maddie. Look at that.
Nicely done.
Good little action there. Holloway beats us down the floor, and it's going to count.
Yep.
And the foul will be on Faith Woodard. Faith's first, team foul number 3. So the basket is good, and that'll send Holloway to the free throw line.
We got timeout, Bulldogs. And that's a 30-second, their final 30-second, and we are up by 1 with a chance for Laylee Holloway to tie the game again. But we will be here with you again tomorrow night as Smoky Mountain comes to town for a non-conference action. And then Thursday is all-day Maroon Devil Wrestling here at the facilities. We won't be covering it, but you can come out and catch that yourself. There'll be mats all over the place with lots of action going on.
3 mats, I believe.
And then the 28th of December, after Christmas, the Christmas tournament will kick off, and it's Owen that the Devils have drawn first in both men and women. So that'll be, I believe, 7 and 8:30 on the 28th. So make plans to come out for that one. We'll be here. So hope to see you here. Should be a good day of basketball.
Yeah,
It's
it will.
8 games total. So
All 3 days.
yeah, all 3 days.
You
So
don't wade your way down. It's
No.
a 3-game guarantee.
So you can come out and see some good basketball. So we're tied at 39 again. Into the front court. Burris Kerr tries to turn the corner and can't. Kicks it back to Hicks. She spins it back around. Burris Kerr in the corner. They run at her now after making those 2 threes, and now that's an ill-advised pass.
There's Rogers on the breakaway. Marley got in her way just enough, but there's 24. Emma Laney up and in.
And Rogers looks hurt.
And we're going to get a foul on the floor right there.
Rogers is hurt.
That's going to be on 13. So, again, Coach, that's her third, but it could be number 4.
And Rogers going to have to come out. and get checked on. We hope she's okay. Into Hicks. Hicks had a minute. Now tries to turn the corner. Heads it right back. Shot. Back iron, no good. There's Laney with the rebound. And she steps out of bounds.
Travel. Called her for a travel.
Okay.
Yep.
So Swain basketball. Very quickly, Sage Kent off of the Murphy bench for Addie Johnson. As you said, she's got 3. It should really be 4.
Should be 4.
They could not read her number on the front of her jersey. That one is all picked out of there by Spates, but she couldn't hold on to it. So it's a 2-point Murphy lead right here. As Burra Kerr down to harass the ball handlers without Addie Johnson in the ball game. So it's going to be Gear to bring it up against Smith. Dockery tries to turn the corner. Smith and Burra Kerr just swap off. Now here comes Holloway trying to do the same. The Hicks sisters have her wrapped up. That was Laney. Gear thought about it, pump faked it, now hands it back to Dockery. There's a steal by Marley Hicks. Can she go? Crosses over to the right hand and lays it home.
That's one of the things I'm most impressed about Marley as a youngster. She's a good finisher.
That was a really good finish.
She's strong to the basket.
Murphy did an excellent job taking her on hand away from her.
And that's going to be just
a little bit too long. Rogers and Johnson back in very quickly as the score tied back up.
Yeah.
That didn't last long.
That didn't last long. You're all right. Get back in there.
Yeah, you're okay. And you got 3 fouls, so don't commit another one.
Do not foul.
And so Rogers, and that one was tipped away, but Burra Kerr caught.
That'll just be her first, team foul number 4.
Last thing Swain needs to do at this juncture is put Murphy in a 1-and-1
Yeah, do not.
the way free throw shooting's been. So Dockery comes and gets that. Now Addie Johnson will bring it up against Smith. And she looks to turn the corner but doesn't. Now they switch off on Holloway. She kicks it back up top. Holloway 3 on the way. It's off, but Dockery's
There's
right
Dockery
there.
again. Julia Dockery. I don't know how many backside rebounds she's got, but it's at least 4 or 5.
2-point lead.
Murphy switching her defense.
Spates 3, and that's
Dockery. Johnson kicks way ahead to Rogers. Nobody home. Up and in. Lachlan Rogers. Murphy takes a 4-point lead.
That's off Burra Kerr. It will be Murphy basketball, and Julia Dockery looks hurt now. And here comes Gear for her. I feel almost certain.
That girl's played hard, man.
I don't know if that's just running up down the court or if she got elbowed or what the case is. So Johnson and Rogers try to get it in, and that's going to be off.
That's going to be Swain ball.
Of Rogers.
That right ankle's giving her a little trouble right now.
Yep, I think you're right. But they now have a 4-point lead, their first lead of the night. Smith, clean look at a 3, and it's back iron, no good.
There's Addison Jenkins doing some good work.
Jenkins working hard inside as she grabs that rebound very quickly. We got a 30-second timeout from Swain. And so we'll keep it right here as they talk things over. But, Jeff, I think the biggest key so far in this second half has been Murphy's leak out. Their back people and ending up with number rush on the goal where we've got 2-on-1, 3-on-1, and we're pressing down here, but they make a long throw and get easy buckets.
Yeah, I've heard Coach tell them twice emphatically, get back. We have got to get back.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I think the first half, too, when Murphy switched to a man-to-man defense, to me, that's when that run started.
Yeah.
It just kind of made us out of sync in everything we were trying to do.
It slowed things down for us a little bit and sped things up for them. And they are controlling the backside rebounds on the offensive and defensive boards.
Both sides. Between that backside rebound and free throws, that's kind of our nemesis right now.
So it'll be Swain ball underneath. Hicks will inbound it. It's Burra Kerr, Smith, and Marley Hicks. Kirsten in, jump shot on the way, but it's short. Holloway with the rebound. And that's going to be on Hicks.
So that'll be Maya's second foul. That's going to be team foul number 5. And so like you said, we've still got 2 minutes to go in the third period, and we're up to 5 team fouls. We do not want to put them on the line.
No. No, it would be bad. And there's the offensive foul on the other side. And that's on Holloway.
That's on Holloway, her third.
And so
team foul number 4.
It will be Swain basketball. And it does look to me like Murphy's gone back to a 1-3-1 zone. Something they employed a lot with Torrin Rogers at the top of that zone, with guards having to try to throw over top of her, was really hard at 6 foot. Smith, good look at the corner. And we got a whistle. What do we got?
Delay of
game warning. That's on Swain. Feel certain. And Sage Kent will use this opportunity to get the freshly mended 3-foul Layla Holloway off the court.
So Swain's going to back out of their pressure this time. Pick them up at half court.
So Rogers works against Smith. Now she's got Jenkins in the corner. Wow. One more and we'll be in the 1-and-1. So Sage Kent will inbound it into Gear. She looks and hands it back to Kent, now to Johnson, guarded by Hicks. As we said, next foul is 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs. Switch off. Rogers is cut off there. Swain has done a good job on that particular offense tonight. And that will be a foul on Addie Jenkins again.
So that's going to be Addison's second. That's team foul number 7. Probably going to put Murphy on the free throw line. 1-and-1.
I think she was shooting anyway.
Yeah.
Haley Woodard's going to get Jenkins out. So it'll be Emma Laney, who by my count is a freshman.
She's 3 for 4 on the night.
And she would go back to the line here with the Bulldogs up 2.
And nothing but net.
Second one now for Laney. And it looks good
2 of them
as well. If the Bulldogs go on to win this game, it will be at the free throw line. I have every inclination at this point that they have really outscored us badly at the free throw line.
There's a turnover.
Turnovers.
Johnson's going all the way, and that's going to be a charge call.
And that would have been 5.
That would have been 5. She would have been gone. But anyway, that's going to be number 4 on her. Team foul number 5.
So 1:03 remaining. Lady Devils trail it by 4, and it could have easily been more. The heads-up play by Maya Hicks on defense as she directs traffic now, trying to get somebody into the middle of that zone to occupy things. Now it's cross court. Now it's kicked by Rogers, and it will be still Murphy basketball. Julia Dockery back in the lineup, thankfully so, that she's okay. Probably just winded. There was a lot of running, and she was at the forefront of that.
She was at the forefront.
So now Marley Hicks will set things up top over to her sister.
And we're under a minute. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter.
This spread out 1-3-1 has caused Swain to pause for sure here, trying to get shots against it. To the corner, inside, back outside. The Hicks sisters get tangled up.
That's going to be a foul on 24.
Foul on
got to be Emma
Laney.
If it is, that's Laney's third. It is team foul number 6. So one more, we'll be at the free throw line.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
No.
We have not been as successful. We need to be, but we have not been. Smith fakes it, now shoots it. It's long. Woodard gets the rebound, kicks it back out.
Marley no good.
That's taken away by Gear.
No good. Murphy comes away. 3 seconds. 2, 1. It's not going to count. No good.
But nonetheless, the Bulldogs have taken the lead here going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with the final 8. We got 8 to go, and if it's like the previous 3 quarters, it should be interesting. It's been a good one.
Yeah, it has.
For Swain, it's Woodard, Burris Kerr, Spates, Amaya Hicks, and Kirsten Smith, and Murphy has gone back to the 2-3 zone now. The changing of zones trying to give Swain problems. And now movement through that zone. Spates with it open. She goes to the hole, lays it up. It's up and off. Rebounded by Holloway.
Question's going to be how long is Coach Thompson going to keep Addie sitting over there? Oh, that's trouble. That's out of bounds. Swain basketball.
So now it will be Hicks. She puts it on the deck quickly and races up court with it. Now reverses it to Woodard over to Smith. She goes on the bounce. Shot is good.
Kirsten. I have Kirsten for 10 now, double figures.
And now Gear races up against Burris Kerr. Holloway goes baseline. Shot is up and off. Burris Kerr with the rebound. Swain a chance to tie or take the lead. It Spates into the front court. Back to Burris Kerr. Easy jumper and it just off. Woodard fights for it and it goes off of her and will be Murphy basketball. And there's Gear again going up court, and she almost threw it away. Holloway weaves her way back up top, hands it to Dockery. Gear cut off, sent baseline. Here comes Dockery on the move, goes all the way corner, 3 on the way.
That's a good look at it, too.
And it rolls around and off, batted away from Spates. Now tackled, and they're going to call a travel.
It's going to be a travel
on Burris Kerr. Well, an unfortunate break for the Lady Devils as they did what they should have done and took care of the backside block.
There's Holloway. Spates saw it. Ooh, just the last minute, too.
Stay Murphy basketball, but a good job right there by Maddie Spates to recognize that play. And the officials have run out of patience in terms of waiting on the teams to get their play, get themselves set. They're putting the ball in play. And now 6:23. Lady Devils trail by 2. Holloway off the screen. Woodard digs at it. Now it goes to the floor, batted away again, and Rogers has drawn a foul, looks like on Kirsten Smith.
Kirsten's first, team foul number 8.
And that'll be 1-1 back for Lachlan Rogers.
And we have Michaela Cody at the scores table checking in. I forgot about Michaela. It's been so long since she's been in.
Michaela off to one of the hottest starts we've seen, and then has been saddled with foul trouble from that point on.
Yep.
And Lachlan Rogers a chance to extend the Murphy lead. And that is no good. And it will be Swain basketball. Again, Cody in there digging for the ball. She didn't hold up or play soft.
I don't think there's a neutral for her.
That's all right.
That's all right.
So her and Addie Johnson for the Bulldogs, both with 4. Now Burris Kerr on the floor, back to Hicks. Hicks on the floor, back to Hicks. And there's a block. Who's that on?
That is Miss Dockery, I believe. That's going to be her third, team foul number 7.
1-1, though.
Should be 1-1. That'll put Amaya at the free throw line.
So a chance here for Amaya Hicks to tie the game.
Short.
There's a 1-and-1, so that miss puts the Bulldogs still up by 2 and possession. Burris Kerr on Rogers. Holloway and Rogers up top. Murphy has long liked to use their post players to facilitate, if you will, as a point guard. And that's the case here with Lachlan Rogers and Laylee Holloway.
Holloway had a good look that time too and passed it up.
And so Rogers will trigger it in. Dockery sprints to the corner now up top, takes the ball. Lachlan Rogers with it. Kent trying to push Cody out of bounds and post up. As we said in the first half, Kent is very physical in the low post. Cody cannot afford to be right now. Swain doing a good job on that pick and roll around, meeting the dribbler. So Kent trying to post up in there against Cody. Blocked by Hicks.
Maya.
It'll be Murphy basketball again, though. Watch the roll to the bucket. Rogers inbound, Kent and Holloway underneath.
Could be a tie-up.
And it is a tie-up.
It'll stay with Murphy.
Fortunately for Michaela, she tied that up, and it will be Murphy basketball again.
That's going to be 5. Nope, got a timeout by Coach Thompson. Ooh. It's going to be a full because that's all they've got left.
All right, so we'll take that one along with it. It's a Remax Realty timeout. So we are back here and ready to go for the final 5 minutes of this one. And it will be Murphy basketball. And to inbound right here against the Swain man-to-man. Shot is good.
That was a neat little inbounds play.
Laney with the bucket. And now Swain down by 4. And they really need to put some points together here. They've struggled against this defense that extends itself so. And there's another turnover.
Yeah, we've scored 28 points since that 17-point outburst in the first quarter.
And now somehow they end up losing Julia Dockery.
That Swain ball should be off her hand, and it is.
Good job by Marley Hicks to run into that play and make it tough for the Bulldogs. And we got a timeout Swain right here. It's going to be a full. And we'll take it along with it. This timeout sponsored by Ward Heating and Plumbing. The player formerly known as number 1 is now number 13.
Maya.
And Murphy has gone back to their 1-3-1 trap look with Rogers on the baseline. To the corner to Smith. She tries to go down low, and it will be Swain basketball. So Burris Kerr will trigger it in. Smith in the corner to the short corner to Burris Kerr. She spins her way back out. Right there's Cody, and she gets fouled.
That's going to be a foul on number 24, Emma Laney.
That's her 4th.
Should be 4.
As the foul trouble continues to mount for the Bulldogs.
And that should put Michaela on the line for a 1-and-1.
Murphy right now with a 10-point advantage at the free throw line.
And here comes Johnson.
And that means all the difference is they have a 4-point lead.
No good.
So Swain checks up on the defensive end. Holloway tries to turn corner. Nice pass, and that will be a foul on Smith.
So it is Kirsten. That's going to be her 2nd. Team foul number 9.
Should be 2 shots for Laney, though, as she was in the act of shooting.
Laney is 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Murphy 13 of 16 as a team. And 14 of 17.
Kent. I've noticed in the JV game and this game, Murphy has some difficulty subbing in. They want to just yell sub and run them in.
Yeah, they don't like for you to do that as an official.
No, they like to kind of have a say in it. And look at that, rolls right back to.
No good. There's Holloway. No good.
Burris Kerr survives the over-the-back attack.
Swain fortunate there. Maya Hicks steams the ball hard down in the front court. She's going all the way. Not going to get it.
So Murphy into the front court. 5-point lead now. And they're going to try to take advantage of. And they're going to get the bucket. That's going to be 5 on Cody. We called it on her before even hit Amaya.
So that will be Michaela's 5th foul. And that's going to send number 24, Emma Laney, to the line. And I have Laney for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tonight.
Yeah, she's done all her damage at the free throw line. And so Molly Woodard will check in for Cody, who's fouled out with 3:30 left in this one. Addie Johnson waits to check in and will do so. I don't know what everybody's yelling about.
Coach is like, y'all just be quiet and let me coach.
Yeah, if you'll let me do my job.
I've got 5 out there.
We're good. So Hicks directs traffic against the 1-3-1 trap where they want to try to keep you from swinging the ball. Good move.
Hey, good offense right there. Marley Hicks.
Much needed bucket by the Lady Devils.
And there's a steal by Kirsten.
Oh, it didn't go.
Can't get it to fall. Holloway struggling with the ball.
Johnson is not.
No.
Five-second
We got a
call.
5-second call.
Turnover. So Swain with a chance to cut into what has become a 6-point lead now.
We're down under 3 minutes.
Rogers dogs Hicks over there, punched away.
Can't get it to fall. There's a Maya with the rebound. Should be a foul.
It is. She is pushed out of bounds.
That's going to be Holloway. That's Holloway's 4th foul. I have Murphy for team foul number 9.
Spates will get Burris Kerr.
So it is 1-1.
Yep. And this will be Amaya Hicks now in the number 13 jersey. We're assuming she got blood on the number 1 jersey. That one is
there.
Good.
It is. Up and in for Amaya.
So now a 5-point advantage. The Lady Devils need stops, and they do not need to send Murphy to the free throw line if they can help it. Quickly, Laney checks back in.
Knocks them both down. Big shots from Amaya Hicks.
So now it will be Johnson to inbound it. And there's a long pass to Dockery, who puts it on the floor. Back to Johnson. Hicks tries to dig it away. Floated ahead to Dockery. Rogers wide open in the corner. That was awful lot of steps and a jump ball. That's fortuitous.
It's going to stay with Murphy.
It's all right, though. 2:27 and counting. Swain still with timeouts. Murphy has 2 timeouts. Into Rogers. She's wide open for a 3. Miss it, and it tips off of Hicks's hands and will remain. And the clock is continuing to run here, so they'll have to reset it and do that. While they do, Murphy will inbound it. It will be Lachlan Rogers to do so. Swain stays man-to-man, so you got to watch out for the roll to the opposite block.
And then there's that screen out again. We play it better this time.
Deep pass. She can go back. She can't.
Nope, she can't.
Johnson with the ball fake. All the way back out to Rogers. Smith almost dug that one out, and now here comes the crossover again.
Murphy doing a nice job.
150 and counting. The lead still 4 by the Bulldogs. And now it's Holloway turning the corner. Poked in there by Hicks, and that will be her 3rd.
That'll be Amaya's 3rd. Team foul number 11, so we will be shooting 2.
And it'll be Holloway. Oh, check that. Johnson on the line. And so
Addie is 6 of 6 for the night on the free throw line. Missed it.
Well, prior to that miss, her last one was in 3rd grade. So she may have to walk back tonight.
Gets the second one. So that'll put the Bulldogs up.
Swain.
My math just went bad. 5?
5.
Okay. Straighten me up.
Swain struggling. They got to get a shot off.
That's a good look.
Make it's short. And they get a run out again. Dockery's just flying down court. So Molly Woodard.
We've got a full timeout from Swain.
And we're going to take that timeout. We'll take it along with them. And this is Smith & Company Accountants sponsoring this timeout. So we are set for the final 1 minute, 7 seconds, and let's see if Murphy is content to stall when they get the ball back with a lead and try to go to the free throw line. Smith with a 3 on the way. And
what a big shot by Kirsten. Her third three of the night. It cuts it to 2. Now things are getting interesting.
Cut off. Ahead to Dockery. Oh, that's all right. 47 seconds, 2 points. That's what you have to do.
That's on Kirsten, her third. So that'll put Addie Johnson at the line.
Just wish it wasn't her.
I wish it wasn't her.
At the line, that is. So Johnson back there again, and she has kept the Bulldogs in this one. We got a timeout.
It's going to be a full.
Murphy. It'll be a full one. We'll take it with him. Mountain Blessings is going to sponsor this timeout. It'll be Addie Johnson at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. They have a 3-point lead after she made the first one. And now makes the second one. And let's see what kind of zone. After every timeout they've changed, and now it is 1-3-1. Kirsten looks, now reverses it back out to Marley. Tapped. Blocked.
Addie's like, give me the ball. I'm not going to give it up to anybody. They are going to call an intentional foul, Coach, I believe.
Ooh. Well, that'll be pretty much your ball game if that's the case.
The foul is on number, I guess, Kirsten?
Yep. She didn't foul out, did she? They got her for 5.
I only had her for 4. Or counting that foul, 4.
Me too.
I'm not sure what's going on, honestly.
Me
Johnson
either.
hits. She is 10 of 11 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, as I said, that's the difference in this ball game.
Right now they are 17 of 21.
As they have outscored us at the free throw line.
18 of 22.
And they get the ball back with a 6-point lead, 27.8 left. We only have 4 players on the field, on the court. Let's foul somebody else.
So that foul is on
Marley.
It's going to send Johnson back to the line. Where I said she's 11 of 12 on the night.
And she's hit 1 field goal.
Hit 1 field goal. (12 of 13).
So the lead has spiraled to 7. And the Lady Devils are in desperate times. They have got to make a bucket.
13 of 14.
So Hicks into the front court, passes over to Marley. Marley tries to drive, turn the corner, shot is up and good. Timeout Swain. And we'll take it with them. This one's sponsored by the Eastern Band. And Murphy will inbound it with all 5 of their players out of bounds, which is legal. They will probably dash for the other side in a dead
That's cool.
sprint.
Looks like flag football.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's the one they wanted to foul. At this point, they don't want to foul anybody.
And Murphy's going to play keep away, and that's going to do it. So that'll put Johnson back to the free throw line.
2 seconds, in case you're wondering. So this one is all but over, and it will be the Bulldogs' first win of the season.
First win of the season for Coach Gary Thompson.
There's a miss.
Wow, 13 of 15.
No pressure. And Murphy's going to take their final timeout. Not sure why, but okay. They take it, we'll take it along with them. And so that will do it. The Bulldogs have the win 61-54 over the Lady Devils. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes time with the men's game. So jump out, come back to the broadcast. We'll see you in a few.